"I'm on the way, I swear," my sister said while coming to pick me up, but I could hear the party music in the background. She'd sworn she wouldn't be late to pick me up from the school dance because our parents were busy, but she was already late. I was standing outside in the rain waiting for her to finally come get me when she finally screeched into the pickup lane 32 minutes after promising 10 minutes. I was so excited to finally warm up and go home, but the second I got into her car, the smell hit me. I instantly knew what it was. "Whoa, have you been drinking?" I said to her, but she just gave me a look. "Don't start," she snapped, pulling away from the curb too fast. "I'm fine. I only had like 2 drinks. I was really nervous, but just kept saying to myself that it was only 5 minutes. 5 minutes and I'd be home warm in my bed." I felt like something horrible was about to happen, and 30 seconds into driving, she took the first turn too wide. I gripped the door handle as hard as I could, saying, "Please, slow down," but she just laughed with a defensive edge and called me a baby, accelerating instead, hitting 45 in the 30 zone. She was still singing along to Party in the USA while stepping on the gas, and that's when I knew she definitely shouldn't have been driving. "Please, watch the road," I said. We were almost home, but she tells me, "Shut up, I need to get you home so I can get back to Bronwyn's house." I couldn't believe her. She sped up even more. We were just driving towards the last light before our neighborhood, the one we'd driven through hundreds of times. I knew she'd finally slow down after that, but when I looked over, she just kept dancing, turning the music even louder. I tried to turn it down, but she slapped my hand, cranking it up to max. I was pissed, but when I looked up, I saw the light turned yellow. I thought she saw too, but instead of watching the road, my sister was still dancing and singing to Miley Cyrus. "Hey, it's yellow!" But the music was too loud. She finally looked as we blew right through the red light. The pickup truck's headlights got closer, and even though I held onto the roof handle, the truck hit my door at full speed. I heard the metal crunch before I felt it, this crushing force pushing into my right side like the whole world was collapsing inward. I heard her scream last second, before our car spun, flipped, and everything became a blender of broken glass and screaming metal. When we finally stopped moving, I took a second to remember where I was. I was hanging sideways from my seatbelt, and my right leg felt wrong. Not painful, just wrong, like it was bent in directions that didn't exist. I could hear my sister screaming somewhere far away, even though she was right next to me. I heard other people running up to us, asking us if we were okay, but I just laid there. The sirens came fast, red and blue, lights painting everything in flashes, and firefighters started cutting the door away with these huge tools trying to get me free. "Can you hear me?" someone kept saying, but I couldn't move anyway because my leg was pinned under twisted metal that used to be the dashboard. "Don't worry, buddy, we almost got you." And when they finally pulled me free, they immediately put something inflatable around my leg. I could barely stay awake, feeling this was it for me. In the ambulance, the paramedic kept talking to me, asking my name, my birthday, anything to keep me awake while another one worked on my leg, and I saw him shake his head at his partner. Then someone put a mask over my face and told me to count backward from 10. I woke up feeling heavy and heard my mom crying before I could open my eyes. She had her hand on my shoulder, telling me not to sit up. Then I heard the doctor's voice. Even he sounded upset, and I wondered how I even got there. They said something about my leg, and to not try and stand up because I'd hurt myself. My hand moved on its own, reaching down under the blanket. But weirdly, I felt nothing. I sat up, wondering why my leg wasn't next to my other one. I thought it was off to the side or something, or maybe just numb. But when I moved the blanket, I was completely horrified. It was gone. My leg was completely gone, just empty space where it used to be. My sister was there in the corner, and when she saw I was awake, she rushed over saying, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me." My parents kept telling me she didn't mean it, that it was an accident, that I needed to forgive her for both our sakes. But every morning when I wake up and try to stand up, remembering I only have one leg, all I think of is my sister ignoring me that whole ride. Everyone tells me I need to forgive her, but I just can't.